If you have an account that gives you access to an AI agent, you already have everything that you need to connect an AI agent to AlphaInsider. You can connect to your strategies, you can even have it take the trades for you, gather data, and a lot more. There's no extra subscription and there's no code that you need to write yourself. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up. Let's dive into it. So I'm on the AlphaInsider website. I have an account made. I'm going to navigate to the resources section and then to connect AI agent. On this page, you're going to see this right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the AI of choice. So in my case, I'm going to use my OpenAI ChatGPT account, and the app we have to download for that is Codex. I'm going to download the Codex app, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of this page, paste it in, and then we're going to follow the steps step by step. So I've got Codex set up right here. Now you can use any AI of your choice that will allow you to do this. So in my case, I went to the developers.openai.com and I've downloaded the Codex app. So now I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to open my Codex app right here and I'm going to paste it in. Now we do have a step-by-step guide on AlphaInsider, but I think this is a great way just to kind of double check and make sure you go through the process with as little mistakes as possible. Now, as you scroll down here, step 3, you're going to need to add your API key. This is the part that Codex is not going to be able to do. You're going to have to go do that yourself, but I'll walk you through that step by step. So first, I copied this right here and I've pasted it in and I sent that out to Codex. This is going to create the folder we want the skill connected to. Now it's going to install the skill from the parent folder that I gave, and it's going to add a private.env where we're going to paste our API key into. I'm going to click on yes, allow. It's now running the skill installer to install the AlphaInsider skill onto my computer. The skill is now installed and we can see that Codex is just working through what it needs to do next. The skill is installed here. I copied this back in and it's now going to create the private.env file. And then we're going to go grab our API key and paste it in. Now I'm going to go inside of here, open up a new terminal, copy what ChatGPT is giving me. And as we can see right here, our AlphaInsider API key. I'm going to now grab my key and paste it here. So back on AlphaInsider, we're going to go to the developer settings page, which there's a link to at step 2 on the steps right here. I'm going to name this one Codex 1. For trading agents, I will include the get strategies, get positions, get order size, new order allocations. But it's a good idea to start with just read-only permissions until you're comfortable with the agent placing trades for you. So now under these, I can go and select ones I want. I'm going to go ahead and select everything, but that does not mean you should. Enter your password for AlphaInsider, create your API key. So I'm going to grab my API key, make sure you save it so you can put it where it has to go. I'm going to go over. I'm going to delete the text at the end of the equal sign, and I'm going to paste in the API key, Control O, and then Control X. Now I'm going to copy this message right here, and I'm going to close out of Codex, give it time to settle, and then I'm going to reopen it again. Okay, so now we're on a fresh Codex. I'm going to paste in the prompt that we just had before, using the AlphaInsider skill, list my strategies, and show my current positions. Codex has now found the AlphaInsider skill, and just like that, it found the 15 strategies that I have created on AlphaInsider, and it pulled all the assets it's in, whether it's stock or crypto, the name, and of course, how much money we have in each of them. Now, when I went to add my API key, there is an optional step here that you're able to add a strategy ID. So how do you find that? So if we go to any strategy that we have on AlphaInsider, this is my Telegram trading bot strategy. So I actually monitor the entire thing from Telegram. We've got a video on that if you want to check it out on the YouTube channel. Up on the URL, we have alphainsider.com/strategy/. After that last slash, that is our strategy ID. So we would take that strategy ID and we paste it where it says strategy ID on our terminal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask Codex, can I add my strategy ID for a strategy I want to give access to? So now we're going to have to go into our env file and we're going to add it right here. I'm going to now ask Codex to help me navigate there to add it. So if you were to go to navigate this way, so documents, go to my Codex folder, and follow the exact path, you're not going to see the env because it's hidden because it starts with a dot. So I asked Codex to help me navigate there. I'm pasting in what it gave me, which brings me to right here, which I can get to manually. Then to reveal the hidden files, Command Shift dot, now we can see the hidden files. Okay, so now we can see we have our API key at the top. Then we have two options right here, which is where we can set our strategy ID if we want our agent pinned to one trading strategy, or we can pin our agent to a specific trading bot, where we have to get our trading bot ID. Like I said, our strategy ID is after the final slash after strategy. If you're on a month or a week or a day or a 5-year, you'll see a question mark with a time frame after. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you avoid everything before the question mark. So if I was on a 1 month for a trading strategy, everything between the last slash and up until just before the question mark. So the last character before the question mark, that right there is our strategy ID. I would take that and I would paste that in right here. Now for the bot ID, I would navigate to my trading bot. So here's an example of a paper trading bot that I have with AlphaInsider. It's trading with Alpaca. So after alphainsider.com/bot/, we start copying there all the way up until the last slash where it says allocations. That list of characters inside of there is our bot ID. We would copy that and we would put that right inside of here after the AlphaInsider bot ID equals. No spaces necessary. Now, because it's not the API key, you can actually send the strategy ID and the bot ID, and Codex can take care of that for you if you would like. But now you've given your agent access to the AlphaInsider skill, which now lets us do other things. So now I'm saying use the AlphaInsider skill and find the top 3 members of Congress by performance in the last week and tell me what they hold. This is utilizing the Congress tracker that tracks every member of Congress on AlphaInsider. Now, I didn't tell Codex that the member is called the Congress tracker, so it took a few seconds and it was able to determine that the Congress tracker is where they're going to find that performance. And just like that, we have 3 members of Congress, their 1-week performance, 37%, Peter Allen Stauber, Andy Harris up 20%, and Victoria Spartz up 11.16. And we can see what they're holding and how much their portfolio is allocated to those holdings. Now, there is one final component here. To keep the skill updated when AlphaInsider API rules or endpoints change, we're going to have to copy this and paste it into Codex. And so there you go. That is how you connect your AI agent to AlphaInsider. That's how you can actually use it, edit API keys, edit strategy IDs, and then actually use the agent to pull relevant data instead of you having to go searching through the site. You can actually ask the agent to find things for you, get information, and use it however you see fit. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below or reach out to us via support. We are happy to answer anything. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you next time.